guys, Certified Dork here with and also I'm pretty sure you can tell different camera angle, but anyways, I'm going to be going over my PS4 game collection. I figured I would do this since I'm pretty sure there might be some people who would be interested to see what I have for PS4, so, yeah, I will also mention what games I have digitally, probably towards the end of the video, but, yeah, so, that being said, let's get right into it. Bloodborne. I am a huge fan of the Souls games. I loved all three of the... I love Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. 3 being my personal favorite, and I also really enjoyed Demon Souls on PS3. This one I like over the other Souls games, though, or over the Souls series. I liked the world in this game a lot better, or a lot more. I loved the combat in this game a hell of a lot more. And I ended up playing... pretty much I love this game so much I got the Platinum Trophy for it, so really, really awesome action RPG by FromSoft. I think they did an amazing job with this game. Destiny. Not sure you can tell, but it's actually in a Blu-ray case, because I don't happen to have a spare PS4 case, so... anyways, I did play this game shortly after it came out on the Xbox One, and I don't know. I thought it was okay. I bought this version for $4 actually, but yeah, I just thought the game was okay. I wasn't really too big of a fan of the game. I have heard the DLC has made this game way better, but personally, I just think it's way. It's what this game came out like almost 4 years ago. So yeah, I think it's way too late to see about buying the DLC for this. So. Yeah, it is an okay game, though. It's not terrible, but definitely wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. So, yeah, I guess I could say I got caught up in the hype of this game. Destiny 2, however... Oh, I guess it's still on my PS4. Destiny 2, however, this game was a massive step up from the previous game. I tried the beta for this, and I did enjoy it. And then I rented this and fell in love with this game. It fixed all the issues I had with the first game. For instance, the lack of a story. I didn't really like how the first game didn't really feel sandboxy. This felt like way more of a sandbox game. Gameplay-wise, or in terms of combat, it does feel kind of the same. But I don't know, it's the way they did the sandbox in this game and just the way they did the missions was just way more fun in this game. So hell, I even bought the DLC for this. I have no shame, honestly. So yeah, I bought the expansion pass, actually, and I really enjoyed this. I absolutely loved this game. I do need to go back and finish the grind for the Solstice armor, but yeah, really awesome game in my opinion. DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. Now, I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan. I love the Devil May Cry series. It's probably my favorite hack-and-slash franchise of all time. My personal favorite being Devil May Cry 3 and 4. It's tied between those two. I can't decide which one I like better. I have played this on PS3. I actually own this on the PS3. And personally, I can see why people hate this game. Like, the story, yeah, is garbage. Characters aren't really that cool or anything. And the script is really cringy. At times it can be really funny, but other times it's really cringy, especially with Dante and whatnot. But otherwise, I actually really enjoyed the hell out of this. No pun intended. I actually love this game. I'm gonna just say an unpopular opinion here. I actually like this game over Devil May Cry 1 and 2. So. I don't like it as much as 3 and 4, but I do like it over Devil May Cry 1 and 2. That's just me, though. I know tons of other people would disagree with me. Well, at least for Devil May Cry 1, at least. But, yeah, I actually really enjoyed this. I played this game so much on PS4 that I ended up platinuming it. I hate to say it, but, I don't know, I was just really into this game. I personally thought the combat in this game was awesome, especially with the way they did the weapons, or you can switch between weapons mid-combo. I mean, you can do that in previous games, but I digress. What else? The music was really good in this game. I liked the level design. Graphically was really nice looking. And yeah, in terms of this version, this is easily the best version of the game. The best way to play DMC. I mean, it has a 1080p, or it plays 1080p, 60 FPS, has a turbo mode, which is the best way to play any Devil May Cry game. It speeds the game up by 20% if you don't know what turbo mode, for those of you who don't know what turbo mode is. They rebalanced the game. They added all the DLC in this, including the Virgil's Downfall DLC, and they added a new Bloody Palace mode, which Dante did have a Bloody Palace mode, but Virgil didn't, so yeah. Really awesome game. Like I said, I like 3 and 4 over this, but honestly, I like this over Devil May Cry 1 and 2. That's just me. And if you're gonna play DMC, that's the version to get. I still want to get Devil May Cry HD Collection as well as I'm waiting to get Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition for PS4 because I want a physical copy, which they have one in Japan, so. Dishonored 2. This is the Steelbook from the Collector's Edition. So, and, yeah, so, I'm a huge fan of the original Dishonored on the 360. I thought the original game was absolutely amazing. One of the best stealth games I've ever played. This game, it is really good, don't get me wrong. I love the new abilities. Emily's a really fun character to play as. And it's also a really gorgeous looking game. And it's pretty much more Dishonored, but the AI is way more, the AI and the enemies is way more intelligent compared to the previous game. But I don't know what it is. I've started 2 playthroughs of this game. One of them was on normal mode, and then the second one was on easy mode, because I'm going to be honest here, I'm not even that good at stealth games. I'm not the greatest at them. I'm not absolutely garbage at them. I'm no DSP, if that says anything. Yeah, I completely lost my train of thought all of a sudden. Okay, so, yeah, I started 2 playthroughs of this game. One of them I started on normal mode, which was around the time when I got this, which was for my birthday last year. And then the second playthrough I started months after I got this game, which again, that's on easy mode. I got quite a ways through it. I got halfway through on both playthroughs, and then out of nowhere, on both playthroughs, I just stopped playing it. And I chose the same character, by the way. I chose Emily. So yeah, I got halfway through on both playthroughs. Second playthrough, I got a little farther, and then like after a while, I went back to my second save file and got a little bit farther than I was, but since then I've never finished this game. So shame to say that, because this is an awesome game. And when I got this, came with the Dishonored Definitive Edition as a download voucher. Yeah, here it is. So, which I've already redeemed the code, so even if I showed you, it wouldn't even matter. But, and it also came with the Imperial Assassins pack. If you're wondering what this collector's edition came with, it came with the game, obviously. But it also came with a steelbook case, as you can tell right here. Came with a replica of Corvo's mask, a replica of Emily's signet ring, a double-sided propaganda poster, and it also came with, like I said, a download voucher for Dishonored 2 and the Imperial Assassins pack. So, the Imperial Assassins pack comes with like 2 runes, 500 coins, some lore books and whatnot. So, but yeah, great game. I don't know. I haven't gotten myself to finish it. So yeah. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. This is pretty much. Here, just grab them. This shelf is right here. It's pretty much these 2 collections, but for PS4. And all the games are on one disc with all the games play in 1080p, 60 FPS. Or if you have a PS4 Pro, you can play them in 4K, which I'm not even sure if there'd be much more of a difference, but yeah, and also through patches they did fix up all the issues that these compilations had on PS3, and due to the mandatory install, way faster load times. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to get into the Kingdom Hearts series, just pick up this collection. You'll have like all the you'll have like damn near almost all the games in just this one collection. So yeah, highly recommend checking this out if you want to get into the Kingdom Hearts series. I've also platinumed Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 off this collection, so yeah. And then I also have Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, which that'll be the only time you'll ever hear me say that, because I'm not saying that long-ass name again. This has Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, A Fragmentary Passage, and Kingdom Hearts Key back cover. Great compilation. This is the best way to play Dream Drop Distance, and 0.2 was a great game. Kingdom Hearts Key back cover was also really enjoyable to watch, so... I also got all the trophies for 0.2 as well, so... But, great compilation. And I'm currently doing a full series playthrough. Crap. I'm currently doing a full series playthrough, so I was going through these games in chronological order. Currently on Dream Drop Distance, but I haven't finished my playthrough of that, so... it's actually been such a long time since I played Dream Drop Distance, but great compilations. So yeah, I've also platinumed Kingdom Hearts 2 on PS3, so yeah. I'm close to platinuming Kingdom Hearts Final Mix on PS3, but that Gummy Ship Collector trophy is insane. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes and Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. I'm also a huge Metal Gear fan. Love the Metal Gear Solid series. I'm actually currently playing through Metal Gear Solid 1. But Ground Zeroes, it's short. Yeah, the one mission in this, it's really short. You can beat it in less than an hour. It is a really enjoyable game. If you, I would only buy this if it was like if you find it for less than 10, which is how much I got this for $8. So, yeah, I also picked this up recently as well. So, but great, great little game. It's, you know, it's nothing really special. It's just a collection of missions and whatnot, as well as an unlockable Deja Vu mission. And in this version, they added the mission that was exclusive to the Xbox version, which is the Jamais Vu mission. I am probably butchering that, but yeah, great game. And then Phantom Pain. As for this, I have played this before on PS3. I got up to the end of Act 1, and that's as far as I got. I never finished this on PS3, because the game got so repetitive, the missions and everything. It's a great game, though, don't get me wrong, and easily this is so much fun to play on PS4 with the frame rate and everything. It runs so well. Just how gorgeous this game looks and whatnot, and just the gameplay of this. This is... Okay, easily, this is my favorite in terms of gameplay, at least. From the gameplay perspective, this is my favorite. As an overall game, the story suffered, got super repetitive. Awesome game, but personally, I'd still say Metal Gear Solid 4 is my personal favorite, but this is still a really good game. So yeah, hopefully I finish it this time on PS4, though. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, Game of the Year Edition. This is, you know, it's Shadow of Mordor with all the DLC. I'm not finished this game. I got like 15, 16 hours into it, but it is a really fun game, though. I pretty much consider this to be the best Assassin's Creed game. And yes, I said it, the best Assassin's Creed game, because the only game I can compare this to is like Assassin's Creed, but taking place in the world of Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, you name it. So this is an awesome game, though. I haven't finished it, so I think part of it is because I kind of think this is a little repetitive. I don't know. But yeah, it's a really fun game, though. It's a really gorgeous looking game. For a game that came out in 2014, this game still really holds up. So, awesome game. I just haven't finished it yet. So yeah, if you're wondering if I'll get Shadow of War, I have heard that game is pretty much more the same of this. So, I don't know if I'll get Shadow of War. So I will go through the DLC after I finish the main game for Shadow of Mordor. Persona 5. If you watched my top 5 favorite games of 2017, this game was on there. I love this game. I love this game so much. I'm looking to platinum this. It's just going to be a while before I get to that, but This game is so good. Awesome RPG, awesome mechanics, awesome story, just a fantastic game. Easily the best battle system. I don't really have any other Persona game to compare this to other than Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden, because that's the only other Persona game that I've finished. So, this compared to Persona 4, I do like the story of Persona 4, and admittedly like the characters a bit more when it comes to Persona 4. Also, I liked how they did the stories and with the social links in that game more than I did Persona 5. However, when it comes to the gameplay standpoint and all the stuff you can do in this game, from the battle system, all the optional content, as well as like just everything in terms of the core gameplay of this, is so much better than Persona 4. Amazing, amazing game. Definitely, probably my favorite game so far this generation. I absolutely love Persona 5. Resident Evil 4. Personal favorite Resident Evil. I know others probably say Resident Evil 2, which, don't get me wrong, that's an amazing game. I love Resident Evil 2. I'm actually a huge Resident Evil fan in general, so yeah, Resident Evil 2 is a great game, but this was the game I just played the absolute most. I played this a lot in the Wii. I'm currently on my professional mode playthrough of this, which, my god, this game is hard on professional mode. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. This is the one Resident Evil, well, besides the next game here, which I'll get to in a second, this is the Resident Evil game that I've probably played the most times through. So I've played through this game a couple times on the Wii. I've played through this once on PC with the Ultimate HD Edition, and then I've beaten this game on PS4, obviously. So, awesome game. I absolutely love Resident Evil 4. And I also went through the Separate Ways story on PS4 as well. This game is probably neck and neck with Resident Evil 4 with how many times I've beaten it. Resident Evil 7. I love the hell out of this game. This is the best Resident Evil I've played since 4. Really, this is like a return to form with Resident Evil. It does have elements of newer survival horror games, like it does have elements of Outlast, and people compared it to PT, which actually I've finally played that. I found a way to download it onto my PS4, so that's all I'm going to say about that. That game's fucking terrifying too, but Resident Evil 7, though, is awesome. I've beaten this game like 8 times, and I've also platinumed this, and I'm also trying to practice this game so I can start speedrunning it. Only thing, though, is that I can't really do live speedruns on like Twitch or anything for this game, because my capture card, my PC can't handle my capture card, because it's, I need a better processor, so. But this is an awesome game, though. I love the shit out of this. So, I've also platinumed this as well. I've played the Hero DLC. Still didn't get all the other DLC packs for this, but this is an awesome game. If you've kind of been on the fence about any of the newer Resident Evils, especially after Resident Evil 4, give this game a chance. It's really good. Yeah, this is the main game I'm getting a VR. I'm going to see about getting a PSVR for. So, well, this and Beat Saber, but awesome game. Star Wars Battlefront. I only picked this up because it was $7 at GameStop, and during the month of October, they offered the Season Pass up for this game for free. So yeah, this is one of the few games I have a Season Pass for. The only other game I have the Season Pass for is Destiny 2. That's it. But yeah, so is this game as good as any of the old school Star Wars Battlefront games, like Battlefront 1 and 2, specifically in the PS2, GameCube, Xbox, you name it? No, but this is still a really fun game for what it is. For one thing, I will say this. Obviously, this game looks way better in terms of graphics. And this game is also... This game does a much better job making you feel like you're in the middle of a war zone, honestly. I mean, why wouldn't it be? I mean, it's made by DICE, but... I digress. this game, it's awesome, honestly. Like I said, nowhere near as good as the originals on the PS2, GameCube, Xbox, you name it, but this is still a really fun game, so yeah. As for Battlefront 2, if you're wondering how I feel about that game, I'm going to be honest here, I have rented it before, and, well, they did fix what is it? The progression system with multiplayer. I haven't played the multiplayer for that, besides the beta. I thought the beta was really fun. But, you know, the campaign was awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it had probably the best campaign I've played for a first-person shooter in years. Well, besides Singularity, but I digress. Yeah, Battlefront 2 is actually, it is a great game, honestly. It's just overshadowed by the microtrans, pretty much all the whole controversy with that game, so yeah. Uncharted 4, this came with my PS4 because I got the PS4 Slim. It was the bundle that came with this game. And unpopular opinion here, but I personally think this is the best one. I think this one had the best story, the best gameplay. Hell, this game even had a fun multiplayer, so yeah, there, I said it. I think this is the best Uncharted. And while I do understand that other people prefer Uncharted 2 over this, maybe, I don't know. I really like this game more, so yeah. And Sam Drake is easily one of the best characters in this series, so, though I can't really, well, in this game, I can't really decide who's my favorite character in the entire Uncharted series, but, yeah, great game. Though, I need to get the Nathan Drake collection and, Lost Legacy for PS4. I also need to get The Last of Us remastered for PS4, because that game was so good. By the way, cannot wait for The Last of Us Part 2. That gameplay they showed off at this year's E3 looked so good, so yeah. And personally, I'd say I like The Last of Us more than I like Uncharted, so that's just me, though. And lastly, of the physical games, Yakuza Kiwami. This game, I think I talked about this before in my previous video, this game is badass. If you're not familiar with this series, this is a open world, well, it's kind of open world, it's got like a open-ended environment. It's an open world beat 'em up with RPG elements. The story's really serious in this game, but you have no idea how much wacky shit there is in this game. It gets to the point that when something really wacky happens, you're not surprised, honestly. So yeah, like, you may look at this game and you may think, oh, this game will have the most serious tone ever when it comes to any Japanese game. Like, you would think this game would probably be, what's the name I can compare this to? Like, you'd probably think this game is like The Witcher with how, you may think this game may be as serious as The Witcher, but you have no idea. It does have a very serious tone, don't get me wrong, but there's so much wacky shit in this game. So, it's so good, though. And, by the way, if you're, this one in particular is actually a remake of the original Yakuza, so, yeah, and also, this is a Steelbook edition, which I got for literally $15, so, it's so worth it, though. Awesome game, though. I still need to go back and do, like, there's a ton of content that I missed, but this game is awesome. If you haven't played Yakuza Kiwami, or any of the Yakuza games for that matter, I would say start with Yakuza 0, since that's a prequel, but this is still an awesome game that I highly recommend, so yeah. Absolutely love this game. Yeah, the next Yakuza game I plan on getting is Yakuza 0. But yeah, if you like this one, like I said, Yakuza 0 is on PS4. This one and 0 are also coming to Steam. So I don't know how soon, but I know they're coming to Steam. And then on PS4 there's Yakuza 6. There's a remake of Yakuza 2 coming out soon. And then in Japan they announced that Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 are coming to PS4. They haven't announced if those games are, if those remasters are coming to the US though. So hopefully they do, because if they do, I won't even bother with the PS3 versions. So yeah, because that's what I was planning on doing. So, but yeah, and also for those who like Fist of the North Star, there is a there's a Fist of the North Star game coming out here to the US. It's already out in Japan, but it's coming out here to the US. That is made by the same people that made Yakuza, and it plays exactly like a Yakuza game. So if you like Fist of the North Star and you like Yakuza, you might want to check that out. I'm definitely going to see about picking it up. So, okay, yeah, that's it for physical games. When it comes to digital games, I have Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I have Dishonored Definitive Edition. Like I said, it came with Dishonored 2. I have Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition. Tomb Raider is awesome. I haven't played the remaster for Dishonored, but I imagine it's excellent. I played a little bit of Sleeping Dogs. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. And then, when it comes to games that are not remasters, I have My Name is Mayo, which I don't recommend unless you want a really easy platinum trophy that will literally take you like 20 minutes. I have Hotline Miami, which is awesome. It's like an old school, it's an indie game, but it has a very old school 8-bit art style. It's a badass game. I absolutely love it. I still need to get the sequel though. I have Life is Strange, which is an awesome game. I'm looking to get a physical copy of that game. Same for the remasters of the games that I enjoyed. What else do I have? Last game, Thumper. If you're a fan of music rhythm games, you owe it to yourself to check out Thumper. It's a horror game disguised as a music rhythm game. That's all I'm gonna say. Just look up a video of it and you'll know what I'm talking about. So that game is awesome though, and it has a VR mode. So for those of you who have a PSVR, there you go. I think it was even included on the demo disc for PSVR. So, and I think that's it in terms of digital games. Yeah, that's it, and that's also not including anything I have off from PS Plus. So, but yeah, there you have it. That is my PS4 collection. Sorry if this was a long video, but yeah. So there you have it. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite PS4 game is, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Certified Dork signing off, and as always, peace out, my friends.